As winter seasons get shorter, summer tourism from Asia is becoming a critical revenue stream for Europe's alpine economy.
I'm Ed, I'm a European small cap industrials analyst, and we've just touched down here in Zurich. We're here to see a really interesting small Swiss company that Andrea, our local Swiss portfolio manager, flagged to us.
Jungfraubahn is a company which owns a railway up to the top of the mountain and a platform at the top with lots of restaurants and viewing platforms. We haven't been up yet, but I'm already getting a sense of why this is such an interesting company. Looking around Interlaken, it's full of tourists and full of high-end luxury stores like Boucherer and Vacheron, where all the high-end Asian tourists and American tourists come to spend money and to go up to see the top of the world.
On paper, Jungfraubahn has shown strong growth, margins and long-term share price performance in the past. But we had some questions that needed answering about its future.
I think we really needed to come over and see it and feel the experience like kind of tourists. The tickets already are quite pricey, so really we need to understand how much they can price it more, if they can price it more, what they can do to increase the number of tourists, maybe to extend the season to some extent, or what other activities they can add on the sites.
When you actually come up here and you see the tourists, you see the gondolas, you see the train, it's only now when you can get a sense of what it's actually like.
And they did a lot of capex recently, but you really feel it and see it. And I mean, there was a smell new. Rather than which used to be in the past, that just the way up and see the scenery is all the experience that they want to build around the restaurants, the activities, and that's what they try to price, and that's what we need to assess.
What makes the Jungfraubahn unusual is the captive market it has once the tourists are on the mountain. Think of it almost like a theme park.
And on the way up, it looked to me like there were some missed opportunities for points of sale.
That is a rapid 100 metres.
We came all the way up to 3,571 meters. It's been 1 hour and a half journey. We have seen all the infrastructures that have been built by Jungfraubahn, from the gondolas to the train to everything.
They just told us we need to get out of here, guys, because they're replacing the bar there with a new one. They're going to ship one in through helicopter.
Capex in place.
Capex in place, yeah.
Something I've noticed that's less people than normal than last time I was here. It's probably down to the lower level of Asian tourists, probably due to the current conflict in the Middle East. And it's actually a part I want to discuss with the CEO when we're going to meet him.
The trick is that we diversify our markets, meaning that we not only rely on one region in the world, but we have multiple regions from the US till Indonesia, till Japan, which all have slightly different travel times. I think what is more important than only capacity, or is even more so important, is the average spending per customer. If you look at the million guests we receive every year, only half eat in our restaurants. That's one example where we think that we can increase the average earning per customer. The price compared to other experiences is already on the higher end. Where we still have potential to improve pricing is with dynamic pricing, in a sense that on high seasons, on times where a lot of guests want to come all at once, that we increase the prices there, and we try to lower the prices on other times where we have more capacity free.
A warm welcome to the Eiger Express tri-cable gondola.
Well, I came here at least not knowing exactly what this type of business was, what the asset was, and I feel like I've come away with a much more well-rounded knowledge on why it is that so many package tours are including this and people want to come to the top of Europe. I think it's very interesting comparing it to the other industrial businesses that I look at. You can tell where the new investments are going and how that then influences the financials of the business going forward.
And see the scale of the investment. The gondola is reducing the journey times to the top by an hour there and back, which means you can get more people there every day. The question for me is whether they can continue to attract the high-end tourists they need to match that spend.